Hi, in this short video, I'm going to discuss with you basic MLA layout for all compositions in this course. So this short video, will cover basic MLA, which includes your essay page setup. I will discuss margins, fonts, size, spacing, the headings, page numbers, how to properly begin a paragraph, and then some other resources that are available to you to help you along the way. In this course, every essay or major assignment, this includes things like labs or major essays or anything that you submit to Blackboard outside of a discussion post, must be set up in a proper MLA formatting. To achieve this, you must create a document that has some unified characteristics. So I want to talk about those characteristics. I'm going to show you how to do this. When you begin a document, you should always begin your document, of course, using Microsoft Office Word. Your cursor starts off in the upper left-hand corner. In this upper left-hand corner, you should type your name. And I'm going to just use my name for example. Your professor's name, the course, and I'm going to use a hypothetical example. The idea here is to give the instructor enough information so that they know exactly, or that they can identify exactly, which course you are enrolled in, and then the date. And for the date, I want you to pay careful attention. Use the format that is associated with MLA, which begins with not the month like we traditionally do, but the day. So for instance, today is the 11th of January. So, and then the date is 2018. So now you have your basic heading information. You also should include a title that identifies each of your assignments. So for this, we're going to center justify, and type the title. In this case, I'm just going to type title because your title will vary depending on the assignment you're submitting. And when I'm done with that, I want to press enter and go back to a line left by selecting the icon here. All right, so that's the basic information, but now we have to pay attention to a few other issues. For instance, we have to think about font size. That's the type of text we're going to use, the size of that text, and make sure that we have correct spacing. So in order to do this, the very first thing you're going to want to do is to highlight your information. You can do that by selecting your left mouse button and dragging it across the text. Right click on the text and you'll see a drop down menu. In this drop down menu, find paragraph, select this option, and then for spacing, set all values to 0. For line spacing, select double. Every line from the beginning to the very last line in MLA is always double spaced. And so once you have that in place, go ahead and say OK. And you'll see that the text moved just slightly. So now that we have our spacing correct, you want to deal with the font and the size. So again, right click on that text, select Times New Roman, and then select 12-point type. So at this point, you have a basic MLA heading. You need to go ahead and add a page number though. MLA documents are page numbered. So in order to do this, go to Insert, select Insert, move over through the icons all the way to page number. Select this option. Your page number should be at the top of the page in MLA, so scroll down to page, top of page, and then select option number 3. When you do this, MLA requires that you include your last name and page number on each page of the document. This is true even if you have a single page to document. So for my case, it would be stag, 1 space, and then the page number. Once you've got that in place, go ahead and select outside of that header region, and you will see that your page number is in place. There is one other factor that you might consider. It's important for your document to be cohesive. So in order to accomplish this, you'll see that this is Calibri. We still need to change this to a Times New Roman and go ahead and set it to 12-point type. So at this point, you have a correctly formatted document ready to go for your essay or your lab or any other type of major assignment that you will be submitting in this course. And this is true of any MLA document. This isn't just course specific. So to begin your document, simply go to your title section, press enter. Make sure that you are again aligned left, justified left. Select that. You'll see that your cursor moves over to the left-hand margin. Select tab space if you're typing a paragraph and begin to type your document out. And you can see that the document will continue to double space as we type, and the formatting is correct. I'm not sure what's going on here. This should be there. So that would be your basic MLA paragraph of formatting. And this is how to create an MLA document. Every document in this course, whether it's a major essay or a lab, every document with the exception of perhaps a discussion forum must be set up in correct MLA style. So keeping that in mind, I want to talk to you very quickly before I close the video about some resources that are available to you to help you along the way as you navigate the various requirements for MLA. One quick pointer though, if you'll take this basic heading and save it in a file as heading, when you begin to create a new document, all you have to do is change the date and the title and begin your document. So if you'll create this document and save it for yourself and use that document, you won't have to worry about recreating this heading over and over and making sure that you get it all in place correctly. So that's probably a good pro tip for success in this course. If you miss some of these items, they can be point deductions, so it's important that you pay careful attention to details. And one of the ways to save yourself from losing unnecessary points is simply to create this thing, make sure it's accurate, and save it and reuse it, applying the appropriate information each time. Inside the course, there are some items that are designed to help you with MLA. So in MLA Help, under the course menu, I want to talk about a couple of those items. So the basic title page for MLA, if you forget how to do it and you would like another example, there is an example of the basic title page that we just demonstrated in this video, and an explanation for how to set up that title page. And then a little further down, your textbook is also a good reference for basic MLA information. So in this course, I have a Bedford Handbook quick reference that I have supplied for you, which discusses various key elements that we'll cover in the course and where you might find them in the textbook. So for instance, an overview of Basic MLA can be found in page 569 through to 673. There are some other aspects of MLA that we'll get into a little bit later, but you can see that there are several places where you can find key information to reference the style requirements for MLA. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, like always, I'm simply an email away. Good luck with MLA.